Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. David here with another cryptocurrency update. First of all, I want to thank you guys all for joining the live streams in the morning, for commenting on our videos and subscribing. Even though subscriptions might not really mean anything anymore, definitely turn on the notification bell if you have the opportunity. I think we've all been in the position where we've made a trade or we contemplated making a trade, and we either did execute or did not execute based on what we knew was coming, speculation, FOMO, hype, this kind of conference or this kind of news. We've all had those moments where you acted or didn't act prematurely or late. I think it is really important for us as a maturing space to really be open and honest, not only with ourselves, but with each other, with our friends and our followers and the people that interact on our platforms. There have been many times, guys, and I've already explained to you how I got into cryptocurrency and how it was the Bitcoin spinner and it was just free Satoshis, and I ended up wasting just enough time to get a few dollars on it, and they sent it to me, so I needed to create a Coinbase. That was the reason I got into cryptocurrency. That is not the reason that I stayed in cryptocurrency. But from that point, from day one, when I got the free Satoshi, there have been moments in basically every single day. And in the beginning, it was a lot harder. In the beginning for me, guys, and I'm going to let this be a little bit of a personal tale or a journey so that we can hopefully start a conversation, or you guys have the opportunity to learn from what I'm going to say. But in the beginning, it was really an inconsistent journey or process for me. I wasn't instantaneously involved with Ripple and XRP. I was naturally invested in Bitcoin. I got into Bitcoin, I was on Coinbase, I was doing a little bit of trading, but then I got on to Binance. And as soon as I was making purchases from my Coinbase enough, transferring them to Binance, that's where the real temptation island started. Because now I'm looking at a plethora of coins to invest in that are moving 24/7, and me, and like I've told you guys this before, I come from a gambler's addict type of family. So for me, it was natural just to be able to fall right into that trap. And I was never, and I said this to you guys before as well, I was never going to be able to front run or front load the moves, because how was I supposed to know when the moves were going to come? I didn't know about hodling. I didn't know about really any of the ins and outs of cryptocurrency. It was just about getting in. It was about not missing again the levels that we had already missed. Unfortunately for me, and I think a lot of you guys, or it might be fortunate, because a lot of people have lost a lot of money in cryptocurrency and traditional investments for that matter. So I don't want to single out cryptocurrency, but it is extremely important for us to remember what Temptation Island feels like. And until you learn the words like hodling, until you really understand what patience is and doing your own research, and you learn how not to FOMO, and you learn exactly what the type of caliber of FUD is going to come your way, no matter what coin you're invested in. I told you this. Every which way you look at it, you can find a different piece of information that'll either push you in a positive or a negative direction. Every day, 24/7. It's one of the negative and positive aspects of our industry is that it never sleeps. And the news can be created, like somebody said in our stream this morning, by opinionated journalists who are having so much interjection of their own personal concepts and ideas of finances and investment into their articles that it misconstrues or turns you away from what the real meaning of the message should be. Like the guy that we saw today, Mr. Chung, I forget his first name, but he wrote 2 articles that were basically talking about different things, but kind of the same thing. So the trading temptation is hard, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. You cannot get in front of the trade. If you think you're going to get in front of the trade, then you're wrong. If you're willing to make moves and not be afraid of percentage points up or down, and they're not going to make you snap into like a decision that will make you regret what you've done. Because there's been so many times where I've moved from XRP back into Tron or QuantStamp or Simple Token or Ethereum or whatever the other token would have been. Most of the other coins that I've invested in outside of XRP have been more deeper in the altcoin list, deeper down the list, more profit plays rather than stable assets. Please do share down below, guys, your craziest trading story, whether it be your biggest profit or your biggest loss, and how fast that comes. And how if you've got one that's going one way and another going another way, and then you switch those positions thinking that you'll be able to stop the bleeding. Really, if you switch the positions and then that position itself switches, it will just be a continuous battle of you taking money from here and putting it here. But every time you get to the next level just keeps going down. So again, guys, it's very important to share your stories down below. And we want positive stories. Like I said, this channel is not about negativity. It's not about fear tactics. It's about honesty and open communication. I really do appreciate you guys joining in this video. Please do subscribe, like, share, and be sure to comment down below your craziest trading story. And we will see you in the next episode.